Aloha, this is Steph with Turtle Flow. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm bringing you a Yin Yoga practice that's focused on the water element. So take a moment to get a pillow or a bolster, so you're definitely gonna need that. Or you can just have some blankets if you want. And then come to a seated position. And if you feel that your lower back's rounding a lot, you can sit up on a blanket or a cushion from your couch. And you can either cross at the shins or have one foot in front of the other. Take a moment to sit tall, relax your shoulders. Palms can face up or down. Up for receiving, down for grounding. See what you resonate with at this moment. And then just take a moment to really ground into your sit bones. Feel the earth beneath you. And start to take some deep breaths in and out through your nose. Full inhale through your nose. Full exhale through your nose. Just taking a few breaths to shift your focus to arrive at your practice, aligning to the present moment. And while you do that, I will be explaining to you more about the water element. So the water element in Yin Yoga is the most yin-like element. It's about tuning inward, associated with the winter season, aligning with that hibernation, rest and rejuvenation, getting still, really drawing all your attention inwards, and allowing time for nourishment and creating that sacred space to heal. And the water elements are represented by the kidney and the bladder meridian points. So I'll be focusing on poses that are going to target these two meridian points. And meridian points are it's the water-based energy channels, so like acupressure points in traditional Chinese medicine. So the kidneys and the bladder meridian points, they represent what's called a Jin, which is your essence. And also we're gonna help to let go of fear by focusing on these meridian points and supporting your nourishing and supporting your nervous system, and really tuning into that essence of you, cultivating courage and will so that you can move forward into your next step for a new career, new relationships, setting that goal for the next level that you want to set, and clearing space physically, emotionally, for a new positive life, to get more truth, clarity, and purpose. So now we're going to switch the legs So one leg is in front of you. The opposite leg is in the front, either crossed or both on the floor. And this is also the Chinese New Year, the year of the black tiger. And the year of the black tiger, the year of the tiger happens every 12 years. But the year of the black tiger, which is a water tiger, happens every 60 years. So this is a rare opportunity to really focus on strength, letting go, and protecting from evil. You know, the tiger eye crystal is one of the best crystals for protecting you from negativity, evil, and being brave. And it's represented by this water symbol, but it's more of that water that's moving inside, like a baby in a womb. So it's a time, really great time for like new businesses and some fun facts, whether you believe in it or not. This is a very active, full of changes, supportive for achieving new heights. Just like the water element, setting new business or new career goals. And normally the tiger is represented by the wood element, so we're also being supported through the wood element, which is a secondary element that the black tiger is being represented by, and it will provide its influence in nature. And when the water feeds a tree, it produces oxygen, and the air collects in the clouds and rains, supporting life. So there's a cycle between wood and water that's very supportive. The first day of the Chinese New Year is February 1st. But the water tiger month, there's a day and a month and hours that represent the tiger, water tiger. So the first day of the water tiger month is February 4th. And February 4th and the 5th is a day to welcome the god of wealth. So you can really focus on the wealth you want and abundance you want to bring on those days. And February 18th is the Water Tiger Day. And the Water Tiger hours are 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. So some of the qualities that it represents are caution, growth, development, challenge, creation, and planning. And the colors to wear are black and blue, which is why I'm wearing this black and blue outfit today. And because it has a secondary element of wood that's supporting, brown, gold, and silver are also great colors to wear. So these are just fun facts. Take what resonates with you, take what doesn't. And it's also a new moon in Aquarius on the 1st of February. So it's a Lunar New Year represented by the new moon in the Western astrology of Aquarius. So I'm not going to get too much into the Aquarius. We're just focusing on the black tiger for this. But it's also that forward-thinking, visionary sign. So take a moment to sit tall. So see what came up for you as I was describing the the qualities and the elements that are being represented. And close your eyes. And it's a very powerful time to set an intention, the sankalpa. So take a moment to see what new goal or plan you would like to set. And repeat it 3 times with full conviction. It could be very specific or general. So this winter water element is also a time to sow the seeds for it to sprout in the spring. So now we're just sowing the seeds of intention into your heart center and just trust that it's going to blossom and sprout. So now we're going to just take our legs out to the side, feet wider than the hips, lean back. Just do some windshield wipers. So if you're new to Yin Yoga, you can use props or you can use 0 props. And the props are here just to help you hold the poses without having to fidget or move around too much. So we're going to start with half butterfly. So that easy pose we were in was also a first variation of square, the most modified variation of square that helps to open and target the kidney meridian points very gently. So now you're going to bend your right leg, extend your left leg out. Inhale to reach up. Relax the muscles of your straight leg. And then fold over. Let your spine round. And just allow yourself to be. So the key to Yin Yoga is we're targeting the connective tissues, the ligaments and the joints. And you do that by relaxing your muscles and just go to that initial point of resistance and completely let go and just be. We're going to hold for 3 minutes, and while you're holding you can go deeper or you can always back off. And you can also really drop the head. If you have anything going on with your disc where it doesn't feel right to round, then you can keep your spine straight. Otherwise, just let your spine round and relax. Surrender to the gravity's pull. At any time if you feel any sharp pain, you can always back off or come out early. And then once you're in the pose, see if you can be still as you can. You can even close your eyes and simply observe the sensations. So you should be feeling this behind your leg, which is targeting your bladder meridian point. And simply observe your breath, allowing your breath to be natural. Half butterfly, 1 more minute. And just allowing yourself to draw your attention inwards. So I threw a lot of information at you, so don't worry about remembering. And then gently rise up and go straight to the other side. Or you can kind of shake your legs up and then go to the other side. So draw that right leg out. Bend your left leg. Both sit bones are rooting evenly. Inhale to reach up. Exhale to fold. To twist and fold. So because we had a lot of stuff going on, it's a very special time. I just did a long intro, but it also helps you to settle into the practice. So see, with this pose, you can just drop into silence. And I'm going to start to talk less as we go on. Again, relax your muscles. Honor that each side is different. So you might feel more open on this side or tighter. Again, you can round your spine or keep your spine straight, but make sure you're not tightening the muscles. Relax the muscles. So this practice also helps to lubricate the joints. Let your head drop if that feels okay to you. Allowing your breath to be natural. Soften your face. Soften your arms. Feel stretching that back of your legs. And then you might feel some stretch here, lower back. And gently roll up. And then bring your legs in front of you. Shake it out. And then you're gonna come on to your back. And taking a mini Savasana as you feel the rebound effect. Just noticing any subtle shifts. So this is one of the most powerful part of the Yin practice. Just allowing your whole body to integrate in that rebound effect. So in between, I'm going to show you various counter poses, but you can always come to this mini Savasana if you want to just focus on getting the rebound instead of moving. So for the next pose, we're just going to bend your legs and roll to one side and make your way onto your belly. So we're going to set up for Sphinx. So you're going to have your elbows at shoulder width. And you can parallel your forearms, or you can just interlace your hands. And in Yin Yoga, You can just let your shoulders sink, the head drop, or if that doesn't feel right for your shoulders, you can activate through your shoulder girdles by broadening through your collarbones and releasing the shoulders down. And if this feels too much for your lower back, you can always walk your elbows more forward to back off. So find the sweet spot for you, but you don't want to go past the shoulders. So we're going to be here for 2 more minutes. You can just let the head drop and be. Now we're targeting those kidney meridian points, so you can even breathe into your kidneys for courage. That essence, connecting to that essence of you. It's given to you at birth from your parents, the Yin energy. Breathing, sending your breath to your kidneys. And the kidney meridians are not just the organs, but we're also referring to the subtle energy, the energetic, emotional body. And releasing fear. Letting go of what's no longer serving you. Whatever you've outgrown that you've been holding on to, let go. And then from here, gently come up to all fours. Again, you can do marauding there on all fours if you need some dynamic movements. Or you could have just flipped over and done another mini Savasana as a counter pose. This is all about growth. And the next pose we're going to do is going to be child's pose. But to target the meridian points of the kidneys, you're going to keep your legs as wide as you can. So this inner thigh stretch also targets the kidney meridian point. So allow your inner big toes to touch. Knees are wide as you're comfortable. And then just fold. And this also helps to release your back. But our focus is more on the opening through your inner thighs. Your forehead can be on the mat or on top of your forearms stacked. You can also use a block or book underneath your forehead. If your knees hurt, you can always put a rolled blanket behind your knees. Now you're going to come up a little. Extend your right leg out. Then weave your left arm through. Adding that rolling panda arms or thread the needle arm. I have the thread the needle arm. We're just gonna be here for a minute. And the top arm can be straight or bent, or you can wrap behind your waist. You can honor your body. Do what feels right for you. And then gently come up and switch. Extend that left arm out, weave your right arm through, and then root onto that side of your face. So that bottom arm is very passive, ground into it. And then top arm can be straight or bent. You can wrap behind your waist. And gently come up. And if you can go wider, or you can narrow your legs if that feels better for you. And then fold again. With your arms extended forward. So you can be here for another minute here. Or if you want, you can also do frog. I'm going to turn sideways just so my legs are on the mat. So you can bring your legs out. And some people might have to bring your heels in, or some of you might be able to I'm going to go back a little more. You might be able to parallel make your shins perpendicular, and you might be able to come all the way down, or you might have to just stay on your forearms. So we're just going to be here for a minute like this. Frog pose. And you don't want anything to be too intense. You want to come to that sweet spot where you're playing with that personal edge of feeling just enough. Coming to that personal edge where you feel a nice stretch, but it's not so intense. And as you're holding, you can go deeper or back off as you need. And then slowly come out. Is that up? If you were in child's pose, just roll up. And then swing your legs forward. So I'll just face this way. Again, if you feel like you're feeling very tight at the flexor, if your lower back's rounding, feel free to sit up on a blanket. And then for this one, I'm going to set a timer. Of 3 minutes. So we're going to caterpillar, stretching the whole back body. So let your legs release. Reach up, let your spine round, and fold. Again, try not to tense up your muscles. You can slightly bend your legs. If you're feeling really, really tight, you can also have a rolled blanket under your knees. Again, come to that initial point of resistance. And then allow yourself to just be. Let go of any attachment to what the pose should look like or how far you go. And because of the approach that we take, you're not going to go as far as you would when you push to your maximum. You can see how you can soften. Just be with your breath. Observe the thoughts. And just keep letting them flow through you. Keep coming back to your breath. Observing the rhythm of your breath, the depth of your breath, the texture, the temperature of your breath. Again, just allow your neck to release, spine to round, relax your face and your shoulders. Be in the silence. Let it nourish you. Surrender to gravity. Notice where you're tensing up, where your effort is soft, and especially on a muscular level. And slowly roll up. And then do some windshield lifers. Again, feet wider than your hips. Swing your knees side to side. And just shake it out. So for the next one, you can just use your blanket behind you. Or if you want a bigger heart opening, feel free to use a bed pillow or a bolster. And with Yin practice, especially at this stage, you can also wear socks, or you could have worn socks throughout the whole practice. It's about getting cozy, bringing your soles of your feet together. And we're gonna be here for 5 minutes. And the feet can be close to you, far from you. Let your knees release. If you tend to get cold, you can also have a blanket to cover your belly, which I'm going to do. So again, this winter element practice. Another option is if your chin lifts up too high, you can have a blanket underneath your neck and head. So you just want to be in front of the bolster. Make sure your lower back's not hurting. Your soles of your feet are together. Once you lie down, you might want to readjust to get closer or further from you, let the knees drop. Allow your heart to open. Relax your arms. Feel free to take a deep inhale through your nose. Let your whole torso fill up. And then exhale, sigh it out through your mouth. And then just allow your breath to be natural again. Completely let go. At any point, if it's too uncomfortable, you can always make adjustments. Otherwise, try not to make any movements. Feel that uplifting energy from bolster or the pillow supporting you. Just let your shoulder blades wrap and hug the props behind you. Make your arms really heavy. Relax all the muscles, especially your face. Just allow your soles of your feet to nourish each other. And this is targeting your kidney meridian point. Inviting a sense of growth, rejuvenation, birth, birthing something new. Letting go of any fear, objections, obstacles. Tuning into that intention you set at the beginning of your practice. Letting it integrate through your body, through your breath. Notice where you're entering soft and reclined butterfly. See what you want to metamorphosize into. So ready to take on your wings, becoming a butterfly. Gently draw your legs together. And move to the right side. And then gently press yourself up. And you can either set your bolster underneath your knees, or you can roll a blanket under your knees and set up for Savasana. Coming onto your back. So if you need to do some windshield wiper, you can do some windshield wiper legs. You can hug your knees and gently rock side to side or circle your knees. And then when you're ready, make sure your legs are on top of your bolster or rolled blanket and the heels are grounded. And just allow your legs to release out to the sides. The arms are out to the sides. Palms are up with slight opening under your armpits. Another variation for final rest in Yin Yoga is Pentacle. So you can have your arms over your head in a V, but make sure you're not efforting and that your shoulders are not shrugging up towards your ears. So see what calls to you, and if you're doing Pentacle, you can bring your legs wider too. So you're in this star shape. So otherwise, find your final rest and just completely relax and let go. Feel free to move around and readjust so you can go into complete stillness. You can give gratitude or tell your kidney meridian points that you love them, as well as the bladder meridian points. Allow each exhales to help you release into a deeper relaxation. Allowing your nervous system to be completely soothed, supported. Allowing the silence to deeply rejuvenate you. Reminding yourself there's nothing to do, nowhere to go, but just to be here receiving and integrating all the benefits from the efforts you put into your practice for showing up for yourself. And feel free to stay here as long as you feel the need to. Otherwise, start to deepen and lengthen your breath, wiggling your fingers, your toes. You can circle your hands, your feet to loosen out your ankles and wrists. Or give yourself a stretch with your arms over your head. Then bringing your palms together, right at that point between your eyebrows. Giving gratitude for showing up for yourself. And thank you so much for sharing your practice with me and everybody that's watching this video with you, regardless of the time that they're watching. And wishing you a wonderful Chinese New Year. And whether you're celebrating Chinese New Year or not, there's this energy of restarting something new. A lot of supporting energy to succeed. So just receive, magnetize, and then go within and find your inner sparkle. Thank you so much. Namaste. See you next time, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. And if you've done so, thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate you. See you next time.